Hey folks, Bobby G here. Hey, there's no denying that Leo Fender was a genius. No way can anybody deny that who's in their right mind. And I'm here to contend that his biggest and best and brightest moment was the year 1950, when these two iconic guitars, which pretty much hold Fender's entire flagship line within their history, were introduced, albeit in somewhat different formats. Let's take a look. These were both replicas which I built myself, clumsily of course, in a loving tribute to a man and his legacy. This is the Fender Telecaster, as you know, and it was introduced pretty much in 1950 as the Broadcaster, and this is a revised edition of the Precision Bass, which we're going to get to that in a minute. Now I'm going to pretty much explain this just talking about the body shapes. So for all intents and purposes, I don't have another P-bass body in the shop. So I do have a jazz bass body, which I will lay right across here. You pretty much see that other than the pickup layout, it's pretty much the same shape, folks, same size. So we're going to use this little jazz bass guide to continue with our little illustration. So on and upward, shall we?
So let's get on with the music.
So basically, when it first came out in 1950, the P-Bass was pretty much like the Telecaster. It didn't have like the contour here, and it had like a big, pick guard, and it had just one, bridge pickup, and it had like a metal plate here, like the Telecaster. But it was remodeled in 1957. Because their flagship had changed. And what did their flagship change to? Well, let's take a look at these two body shapes here, man. Let's take a look at basic body shapes, which have been the same since 1950. I guess Leo decided, I can take this shape, right, and sort of smallen it out. And we lay this familiar shape over the Telecaster body. Right? And it's the exact same dimensions. Look at that. From stem to stern, right? From sea to shining sea, it lines up exact. See that? Take a look right there. See that? It's right there, right? Same hips, bust, waist. And the measurements are the same on these two puppies, right? And this we are, of course, talking about Stratocaster, right? Which came out with 54, something like that. So, I mean, essentially, these two body shapes, which were designed by Mr. Fender in 1950, you know what I mean, have held his entire flagship. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the Telecaster, the Esquire, the P-Bass, the Jazz Bass, the Stratocaster, the you know what I mean? If you were talking about everything except for, like, the Mustang and Jazz Master and, that type of stuff. But really, I mean, it's not too far off from, what I mean, it's that offset deal. So Leo Fender's a genius, and he had it all in the bag by 1950. Thanks again, folks. Peace.